This project is focusing on the question of how does having courage enable one to get through the challenges even when one doesn't want to. This picture depicts the youngest son from the water of life. After both of his older brothers left to go search for the water of life that would save the king, he was forced to gather the courage in order to go out and search for it himself. He was put into a situation in which his courage enabled him to go out and search for the water even after both of his older brothers were unsuccessful and had never returned. This image, also from the water of life, again depicts the youngest son. However, in this image, the hunter that was sent to kill the youngest son shows that he has the courage to disobey the king. Although he doesn't want to disobey his king, he has the courage to stand up for what he thinks is right in the situation, and he lets the king's youngest son live. This image is of Psyche. In this image, it is showing Psyche fighting within herself of whether or not she should give up on trying to get back to Eros. Originally, she wants to take the easy way out and drown herself so that she doesn't have to deal with the pain she is feeling. However, with her courage, she is able to overcome the challenges she is facing within herself and was able to overcome the challenges that Aphrodite made her face. In this image, Coot has jumped into the water to try and search for the treasure. To start off, Coot had the courage to jump into the water to search for the treasure, even after the other, stronger animals tried and failed. Coot may have not wanted to go into the water to search for the treasure, but his courage enabled him to jump in and swim all the way to the bottom. In this image, not only does Coot have the courage to face the problem of the treasure, another animal showed the possession of courage. When all the rest of the animals gave up on Coot, one animal had the courage to stand up and believe in Coot. This animal had the courage to go against the popular belief. Similar to Coot finding the pile of mud, everyone's treasure looks different. The saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure, fits perfectly into this picture. For myself, courage is a small treasure that allows me to get out of bed each day to take on the day, whether I want to or not. This image is a depiction of the Great Depression. During this time, everyone was faced with many hardships and challenges that they weren't prepared for. People were forced into situations where their entire lives and their family lives were changed drastically for the worse. Even though these people never wanted to have to make the decisions they did, when they were put into these situations, they were forced to have the courage to face the challenges ahead. Many people during this time didn't have the courage they needed, but most people had the courage they needed to live through and overcome one of the worst economic times in history. All pictures were created myself. Credits to Bitstrip, Adobe Premiere Pro, and QuickTime Player.